Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to discuss about how to use this named credential in integration procedure. So before get started, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. So in the last session, I have shown how to use this HTTP action, and with this HTTP action, we can call out to the external systems. REST callouts we can perform like get, post, put, and delete. Those HTTP methods we can use, and I have used like in the H3 path I have used that directly use that API endpoint to get the category list of the products, but today I'll be using this name credential. So name credential is nothing but we can make authenticated calls to the external system with this name credential. So that needs to be configured, so I'll be configured that first, and we'll use that name credential in this HTTP action. So in the home, in the quick find, we can search for name credential, and under security section we can find that. And if I click on new, and we can see that this external credential is uh, a required field, so we need to fill up this external credential first. So we need to create that external credential first before the creation of the name credential. So I'm clicking on new, and I'll provide the name like external cred for dummy JSON. There should not be any space or any, so we can name it like this. And authenticated protocol, that is a free API, so there should not be any authentication. So I'll be selecting just a custom, and I'll be clicking on save. So with this help of this external credential, we can we can we can hide the different kind of headers in directly without directly using them in that name credential. And that these are all the optional things are there on uh, on this external credential configuration. So in this related name credential, whenever this external credential is added to a name credential, so that name credential name will be appearing here. But one thing, we must need to configure these principals. So with the help of principals, we can add this principal in profiles or permission set. So that with this help of these principals, so it's same like that custom permissions, and we need to create this principal, so that using the name of the principal we can associate this external credential to a specific user, so that we can make call out with that user. So I'll be providing the name like principal for dummy JSON external cred, and identity type like name principal. And if there are any parameters are there like client ID, client secret, we can mention that here. But since that is a free mock API, so we no, do not need to add any steps like that. I'll be clicking on save. So our external credential got created. Now I'll be creating this name credential, so clicking on new. So there is also a legacy option is there, but I'll be using the most latest name credential. So I'll be naming it like name cred for dummy JSON. And for this name as well, there should not be any spaces. We can use underscore as well. And in the URL, let me provide this base URL of this dummy JSON. So I'll be providing this URL, and it should be enabled for callouts, and we need to provide this external credential, and this checkbox needs to be checked. And in the namespace I will be showing that after letter, so we need to provide the proper namespace access in order to uh, access the name credential in that integration procedure. So as of now I am just clicking on save, and we need to set up the profile. One permission needs to be given, so I'm going to the profile, and my user is system admin. So in the system admin, There is an option like external credential principal access. We need to click on it. And we can see that this external credential principal, that principal we created in that while creation of the external credential. So this that principal that access needs to be enabled. So I'll be just adding that principal. So I'll clicking on save. So this is the principal that access we have provided. Now we can use that name credential in our IP. Name credential. So this is the name credential name. I'll be copying it and I'll be pasting it here. And another important key point is there, whenever we are creating a name credential, we do not need any remote site setting, since uh, with the help of the name credential we are already authenticated the site, so there will be no issues. And let me update this one, and I'll be providing the, so in the name credential we have provided that base URL. So after the base URL I just provide this. So we need this part only, product slash category list. So, and let me preview. So we can see that the callout could not access this endpoint. You might not have the required permission of the name credential. So this permission related stuff is showing. So one thing we need to update is like, in this name credential, there is a option like allowed namespace. Since we are using velocity insurance, so the namespace for the velocity insurance is like velocity underscore ins. So this namespace package access needs to be provided. And and if there is that Omnistudio managed package, then we need to specify the same. Instead of this velocity ins, we need to provide the namespace for the Omnistudio. And let me preview it again. Now we can see that after execution we can finally get the category list. So this is how we can simply use a name credential in integration procedure. So please stay tuned. Please do like, share, subscribe my